How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden 22. My name is Football Fan Forever, and it's time for Week 12 against the New England Patriots. This will be our second week in a row playing on a Thursday, so we'll be looking to duplicate our success last week when we were able to limit turnovers in our victory over the Miami Dolphins. This time, however, we'll be running into one of the better constructed and best coached teams in the league. The New England Patriots have a really good roster. They have one of the best offensive lines in football. They've got a bunch of weapons on offense as well, including Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, Antonio Brown, and Nelson Aguilar. And they've got a very solid young quarterback in second-year signal caller Mac Jones. The other side of the football is even better, and they have a top 10 defense against both the run and the pass this season. Meanwhile, the Lions will bring the league's #1 rushing attack into today's game. That's been a strength for our team all season long. And last week we saw Bob Hairston have his first career 300-yard passing game against the Dolphins. One of the biggest strengths of this roster, which I would not call elite, would be its consistency. And today we take a look at bringing back one of the offensive leaders on this team. 27-year-old Jamal Williams has been a big spark for our rushing offense, and he's played really well behind DeAndre Swift as a change of pace back. I had some caution about bringing him back given his age, because he will start to regress next season, but a 3-year deal for a little bit less than what he was looking for is accepted. So we're able to bring back Jamal Williams for hopefully the rest of this series. I really like him as a #2 option behind DeAndre Swift. He's been durable, he's been explosive, he's been able to push the pile in third and short situations, so it was pretty much a no-brainer bringing him back. But it is New England's offense that we will see first as Jack Fox gets us underway here. Week 12 starts with a booming kick into the end zone that rookie wide receiver Amir Clay will take for a touchback. And that will bring out Mac Jones, and he's off to an incredible start to his second season. 17 touchdowns, just 1 interception, and a 73% completion percentage. And what's incredible about that INT is that it is the only turnover that New England has had through the first 10 games of this season. The New Orleans Saints in 2019 set an NFL record by turning the ball over just 18 times in 6 games, but the Patriots right now are well on pace to shatter that record. Meanwhile, the Lions have 13 takeaways in 11 games this season, so we'll see which unit is able to make more plays. As Damian Harris tries the right side, and he will pick up about 6 yards on his first carry. One play later, it's 3rd and inches right near midfield. Lions pinching their defensive line in. Harris will get the call, and he will just have the first down. D'Angelo Carmichael was right there, but New England's drive will continue. 1st and 10 from the 47. Ramondre Stevenson in the backfield as that quick slant looking for Nelson Aguilar is nearly intercepted by Ifeatu Melifonwu. 2nd and 10. And the delayed give will go to Harris, and he will not get very far. It's Tyrell Williams and Levi Onwuzurike combining for the stop behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11. Jones in the shotgun. Fires short over the middle. That is caught Kendrick Byrne, and he is wrapped up shy of the marker as Detroit's defense will come up with the stop. So out comes Bob Hairston to lead the Detroit Lions offense. 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the year. He is currently 2nd in NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year voting, and he will start on his own 22 in the shotgun. DeAndre Swift to his right. 2 tight ends on the right side of the formation. Hard count. Play action for Hairston. And he is well protected. Looking to the left side, and there is Christian Kirk at the 35-yard line. 1st down. And that ball just got in ahead of Demonte Kazee as DeAndre Swift will be met behind the line of scrimmage. There is J.C. Jackson on the play for the Patriots, and that will lead to a 3rd and 12. 3 wide receivers on the left side of the screen. 4-man rush for the Patriots. Hairston just getting this one away. It is short and nearly picked off, but incomplete in the direction of someone downfield, and the Lions will punt it right back. Offset pistol look for the Patriots here on 1st and 10. Single high safety by the Lions, and Mac Jones has plenty of time over the middle. There is his fullback to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Patriots. Harris now the lone back on 1st and 10. Jones under center. They will try the left side, and Alex Anzalone takes down Harris, but not until he crosses the 45-yard line for another 1st down. The second drive going fairly well for the Patriots here, now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 45. Motioning in Aguilar. Jones with time, fires short, and Aguilar is caught right at midfield, maybe a step or 2 into Detroit territory, and it's 3rd and 5. The Lions show pressure, but they'll bring just 4. Jones with time, looking left, and that is intercepted. Ifeatu Melifonwu didn't drop that one, and he returns it into New England territory to the 41. That's his 3rd interception this season, and here he takes one away from the rookie Amir Clay. Excellent recovery speed there, and a big 6'3" frame to reach out and take that one away. 1st and 10 Detroit at the 41 as they turn over the Patriots for just the 2nd time all season. So after a nice gain on 1st down, in comes Jason Kabinda and Jamal Williams. 2nd and 3, and Williams, the new $13 million man, picks up the 1st down and puts the Lions inside the 30. Now facing a 2nd and 10, Kabinda in the game again. They'll try the left side. DeAndre Swift is untouched all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. And that was a really well-blocked play. The only New England defender with a chance to bring down Swift was rookie linebacker Sean Middleton, who just looked like he overran the speedy running back, as the Lions are quick to capitalize on the rare Mac Jones interception to make it 7-0 with 3.5 minutes to go in the 1st. But the Patriots will pick up right where they left off. Mac Jones finding his tight end over the middle for a 1st and 10. Now facing a 3rd and 3, and they will head to the air. Jones just gets this one away. It's picked up by Harris, and he will have the 1st down into Detroit territory. The Lions nearly able to make a stop there on 3rd down, but the drive will continue. 1st and 10 from the Detroit 47. Jones in the shotgun. Play action. And he has time, firing downfield. That is caught. Antonio Brown to the 31 as New England continues marching down the field. Now 2nd and 5 from the 26. This is Harris trying the right side. Gain of 4, and that will make it 3rd and 1. Spreading out the field, J.J. Taylor to his left. Mac Jones hands off to Taylor, who will have the 1st down into the red zone. So New England wasting no time getting within striking distance here. They're just 17 yards away on 2nd down. Jones back to pass, firing to the right side, and that's knocked away by Romeo Okwara. Not often we see him drop back in coverage, but he makes a play there. 3rd and 7. Jones motions in a wide receiver. 17 seconds to go in the 1st. Quick throw to the left side, and he will have Kendrick Byrne down to the 8. It's goal to go New England as we head into the 2nd quarter here. Just 8 yards left for the Patriots. Can the Lions make a stop? Jones, short throw, that is Nelson Aguilar down to the 2. is Jones has already thrown the ball 15 times in the ball game here. Second and goal. They've got two tight ends, but Jones will head to the air, and very quickly he will find a Hunter Henry to even things up at 7 apiece. The Lions brought the house that time, but the Patriots were ready, and they cap off a 13-play, 75-yard drive with a 2-yard strike to Hunter Henry. So we are all knotted up here early in the second quarter, and Bob Hairston is off to a tough start here. Just 1 of 5 to start the day. It's now a likely passing down, 3rd and 5, looking to Christian Kirk, and that is slightly behind the receiver as the Lions go 3 and out. So that will bring Mac Jones out again. The Patriots have dominated the time of possession battle here so far in this one, and it's showing. You saw the numbers there, already 16 pass attempts for Mac Jones, but 9 rushing attempts for their lead back Damien Harris as well. 3rd and 3, and they'll go to the ground, but Deshaun Hand is there to stop Harris shy of the marker as these two teams trade 3 and outs. So starting from their own 29, there goes Deshaun Stevenson in motion. It's good to have him back, and he will pick up about 10 yards to the right side. When your young quarterback is struggling, you want to make some easy completions here for him. And again, the Lions will go back to a short drag route underneath Quintez Cephas, picking up some nice yards after the catch there as the Lions are into New England territory. Bunch formation on the right side here on 1st and 10. Hairston back to pass, and it's another short throw underneath as Keegan Darby fights ahead for a first down. Now 3 straight completions for Bob Hairston, and it's 1st and 10. Going back to the air again, short throw to Dexter Allen, who turns upfield. He will be taken out of bounds at the 21 as Detroit continues their momentum. 1st and 10 right on the edge of the red zone. 6 minutes to go in the first half as DeAndre Swift makes his way up the middle inside the 10. It's goal to go Detroit as Swift is averaging right around 10 yards a carry to start this one. And on 1st and goal, that is nearly intercepted. Hairston was looking for TJ Hawkinson, and that was well defended. 2nd and goal. And Hairston will throw again. Slant to Christian Kirk will come up just shy of 6. And it's 3rd and goal. Jamal Williams in the game. He will follow Jason Kabinda up the middle for the touchdown. And a 14-7 Detroit Lions lead. So back we go to the New England offense. They have controlled the time of possession quite convincingly here in the first half. And they will face a 2nd and 3 from their own 32. Jones back to pass against the rush, and he will find his man Hunter Henry to the 46. Pretty good coverage there by Will Harris, but Mac Jones makes an even better throw. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 46. This time Harris will get the call, and he will pick up about 5, call it 4, and it's 3rd down again. 5 wide for Jones, quick throw, and that is caught. Jonnu Smith with the reception into Detroit territory at the 43-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 New England. Jones under center, Harris alone back, and Harris will get the call, powering his way up the middle with another first down for the Patriots. That's already 13 carries for Damien Harris, and we've not even reached the 2-minute warning yet. Now 2nd and 4, 1 play later. It's a delayed draw to Harris, and Deshaun Hand slows him down until D'Angelo Carmichael can get there. 3rd and 2. Fullback in the game. Harris tries the left side. He's met by Will Harris. And 4th and inches is the call on the field. And I don't really agree with this spot. It sure looked to me like the ball crossed the plane there for a first down, but the 2-minute warning hits without a challenge from the Patriots, and they send out the field goal unit for a chip shot 28-yard field goal here. Left hash, Matt Prater is good. And I can only imagine what is going through David Andrews' head here. Look where the ball was spotted on this one. But it's 14-10 New England. 2-minute drill here for the Lions. 1st and 10. Hairston taking a shot to Christian Kirk, and that is knocked away. 2nd down. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left for Bob Hairston. DeAndre Swift, who is left in the shotgun. Under pressure, Hairston fires to the right sideline, and a nice play made there by Jojuan Williams will make it 3rd and 10. Now 4 wide receivers on the field as the Patriots show blitz. And they will bring 5. Hairston looking to the left side for Cephas again, and that is knocked away. And the Lions will go 3 and out with hardly any time off the clock here. So with 3 timeouts, the Patriots will get the ball back with 1:32 to go on their own 26. And Mac Jones starts the 2-minute drill with a pass to the 39-yard line. Patriots hurrying up to the line. I don't think the Lions were set. And there's Hunter Henry wide open. And he goes the distance. 61 yards. So the Patriots take advantage of Detroit's defense being unable to get matched up with the correct personnel. Here's what was going on right as the ball was snapped, as Jeff Oduka and Ifeatu Melifonwu are on the wrong side of the field for the play that was called. So it's a 17-14 New England lead with just over a minute to go. On 1st and 10 from his own 26, Hairston will slide down at the 33, and Detroit will spend their first time out with 57 seconds to go. Now 2nd down. Quick throw to the right side. There's Quan Sandridge to the 42 as Hairston hurries the offense back to the line. Trying to get set. Bunch formation on the right side of your screen. Hairston back to pass. And he will fire to the left side, and that is intercepted. DeAndre Baker picks it off. And that is Hairston's 6th interception on the season. He's been pretty good protecting the football all year, but I just don't think he saw Baker covering DeAndre Swift there, and Baker's able to make the play, dropping a little bit back into coverage to pick off what would have been a short throw. As now Mac Jones dances in the pocket. He's not very mobile, and he is dropped for a huge loss there on 1st down. 2nd and 19 for the Patriots. They still have 2 timeouts after taking 1 on 1st down. And a throw to the right side is contested by Sean Francois. 3rd and 19. And now Detroit's just trying not to allow a field goal attempt here. Basically, if the Patriots can get a 1st down, they'll be able to kick a field goal, and that's exactly what happens. Jonnu Smith gets a step on Alex Anzalone, and that will set up the Patriots for a 37-yard attempt, right hash, to extend their lead to 6. So a rough 2-minute drill for the Lions, reminiscent of the New York Jets franchise where that was our Achilles heel. And we head to halftime down 6 here in Motor City. The first half statistics point to what could be an even more lopsided game. New England has us beat in just about every single category, but they also have held the ball for about twice as long as we have. So as Bob Hairston takes the field after a forgettable first half passing the ball, we'll see how this Detroit Lions offense is able to adapt and try and get their defense a break. On 1st and 10, DeAndre Swift will try the right side. No surprise seeing the Lions go to their rushing attack, but now on 3rd and 5, they will need to convert to keep this drive alive. New England drops out of pressure, and TJ Hawkinson is open over the middle for a gain of 12, and that is just his first reception all day. And I would expect to see Hairston looking his way more often here in the second half as he tries to get into a rhythm through the air. Meanwhile, our rushing game is continuing to move the sticks for us. Here's 1st and 10 on the New England 47. Hairston under center, 3 wide receivers to his left. DeAndre Swift alone back, blitz is picked up. Hairston on the run, fires downfield for Sandridge. It's caught, and Quan Sandridge will score. 47 yards, rookie-to-rookie connection, and Detroit has a chance to take the lead. And we have seen this play work all year for the Lions, but that is not an easy throw for anybody to make. Hairston finding his man on the move downfield, and the Lions will take a 21-20 lead with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. So it's back to the defense here. They are fresh and rested after halftime, and they're coming for Mac Jones. There's Romeo Okwara on the sack. Everybody covered downfield, and that will make it 3rd and 17 for the Patriots. Detroit gave up a long 3rd down conversion to end the first half, but this time they are better able to contest the pass as that is knocked away from Antonio Brown, and that will bring out New England's punting unit. J.J. Dunlap is back to return from his own 36 or so. He tries the right side and falls ahead to midfield. Not a bad return for number 22, and it is excellent field position for the Lions as they start their second drive in the third quarter. Facing his 2nd and 10, Hairston heading back to the air, rolling to his right, running out of room, firing downfield, and there is Christian Kirk at the 33. Hairston continuing to make plays with his feet. That time he buys time for his number 1 wideout to get open. But very quickly we are facing a 3rd and 7 at the edge of field goal range here. Hairston in the shotgun. Keep an eye on TJ Hawkinson. Deep ball for Kirk, and that is knocked away. Excellent coverage there by Jonathan Jones as it looked like Kirk had a step on him. But instead, the Lions will be forced to send out the field goal unit for a 24-20 lead. Detroit's defense was able to force a 3-and-out last time the Patriots had the ball, and Jones will go back to play action on 1st down. He is nearly intercepted by Ifeatu Melifonwu a 2nd time, but the dangerous pass falls incomplete, and it's 2nd and 10. Jones will look to the left side again, and this time they're able to get a pass by Melifonwu, who's played very well in today's game. And New England's drive will continue. Now they'll go to the ground on 2nd and 6. James Winter on first contact, and D'Angelo Carmichael making the stop at the line of scrimmage, 3rd down. The Patriots converted 6 of 10 3rd down attempts in the first half. Jones from the shotgun. He has time. Now it's running out, and down he goes. Devin Woodson adding another sack to his stellar rookie season, and Detroit will once again force a punt. So the Lions take over with just over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. They've scored on both their drives to start the second half. They've got a 4-point lead right now and would love to add to that heading into the fourth and final quarter as Jamal Williams moves the sticks on 3rd and 3. He's been so good in short yardage situations this season, but now the Lions face a 3rd and 4 and they will throw for it. Hairston finding a wide open TJ Hawkinson into New England territory from 142-yard line to the other. This Detroit offense is on the move. Now facing a 2nd and 5 from the 37. This is Deshaun Stevenson back in the game, and he moves the chains to the 28-yard line. It's great to have him back in the lineup for the Lions as we head on to the fourth quarter with Detroit really turning around this game with their play in the third. That's actually a trend I've seen pop up for this team throughout this season, is that we do a really nice job on both sides of the ball in the third quarter. But we're going to have to close this one out. Hairston taking a shot for Hawkinson, who is just in bounds at the 6-yard line. 22 yards to the superstar tight end, and it's goal to go Detroit, looking to go up by 2 scores here. DeAndre Swift up the middle, and he is denied the touchdown by about 1 yard. 2nd and goal. 2 tight ends in the game along with Kabinda, the fullback, and the pass into the end zone is incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 1, and Jamal Williams stays in the game. He's found the end zone once here today. He's met and pushed in. Thank you to Demonte Kazee for the extra little momentum there, as I don't know if he would have crossed the plane if it hadn't been for that extra push. So Detroit's 3rd rushing touchdown on the day puts them up by 11 here with just over 9 minutes to go. Mac Jones will need to lead at least 2 scoring drives if the Patriots want to get back in this one, and he will start this drive with a 9-yard strike to Antonio Brown that will eventually set up a 3rd and inches. And once again, Jones looks toward Antonio Brown, and that is caught despite pretty good coverage from Jeff Oduka. And the drive will continue. Jones in the shotgun on 2nd and 4, just 1 play later. Moving around in the pocket, another late throw to the outside, but this one is caught in front of Sean Francois, as Mac Jones is looking Antonio Brown's direction quite a bit here on this critical drive. And there's another completion, this time to Kendrick Byrne at the 23-yard line, as Jones goes over the 300-yard mark on the day. A big chunk of that came the last time the Patriots scored a touchdown at the end of the first half, but this time they're trying to punch it in from inside the red zone. And after a nice carry by Ramondre Stevenson to make it 1st and goal, the left guard for the Patriots is slow to get up. He will be checked out on the sideline. Goal to go from the 6. Jones to throw for it. Under pressure, he will find Antonio Brown just a couple yards shy of the end zone, as Detroit looks to maybe try and get another takeaway, or at the very least a goal line stand. 2nd and goal. Here is the fullback Ricard, and he is denied, while Trent Brown, the right tackle, is slow to get up. So New England down 2 of their 5 starting offensive linemen here. 3rd and goal. Ramondre Stevenson in the game. He will get the call, and he will be in for the touchdown. A key lead block by Patrick Ricard sets up the 2-yard scoring plunge, and now New England will go for 2 to try and make it a 3-point game. Jones to throw for it, and that is knocked away from Hunter Henry by Trey Flowers. And that's just an incredible play made by the veteran outside linebacker, as the Patriots got the matchup they were looking for there. But now the focus turns back to Detroit's offense. Just over 5 minutes to go, up by 5. Hairston wants it all here, and Hawkinson cannot hang on. Another contested pass by this New England secondary, and that will lead to a 3rd and 7. New England showing double-A gap pressure. They will drop out of it. Hairston's going to take off and run. He slides down right at the marker, and he is marked short. So Detroit will go 3 and out. Here comes Mac Jones, who's already thrown the ball 38 times here today. Facing a 2nd and 7 with just over 4 minutes to go. He's alone in the shotgun. 2 deep safeties for the Lions. Jones going deep, and this is intercepted. Will Harris with the takeaway. And this Detroit defense has done what no team has done all year against the Patriots, and that's forced them into more than 1 turnover, as Harris may have sealed the game if Detroit's offense can convert a couple of first downs here. Just 3.5 minutes to go. Here's a jet sweep for Dexter Allen around the right side, trying to get him the ball in as many ways as they can, as he's not been very active in the passing game here today. And that gain of 7 will set up 3rd and 3, and it is Jamal Williams' turn to carry the rock, And he picks up a big first down for Detroit as we approach and hit the 2-minute warning. So a first down will make it very difficult for New England to stop the clock. Here's 2nd and 8. DeAndre Swift trying the left side, and he is knocked out of bounds. But I guess they ruled that his forward momentum was stopped there, so New England is forced to burn a timeout. 3rd and inches. Williams gets the carry again, and he will convert. So Detroit is very close to being able to close this one out. One more first down does it, as New England, even if they're able to get the stop, will not have hardly any time left on the clock if we continue to run the play clock down like this. 3rd and 2, Jamal Williams in the game, but the ball goes to Jason Kabinda, who is stopped shy of the marker. 4th and 1. And instead of sending out the field goal unit or the punting unit, the offense stays on the field here. And the Lions are trying to goad one of the Patriots' defensive linemen into jumping. Hard count, nobody goes. Play clock winding down. And this time it's Halapoulivaati Vaitai who flinches. It's kind of a mean hard count from Hairston there, as it will knock the Lions back 5 yards, and that will bring out Jack Fox. Just 26 seconds left, and a good high punt can drain some of that clock, as Amir Clay calls for a fair catch with just 20 seconds left to go, and the Patriots are going to have to pull a rabbit out of their hat if they want to come away with the victory here. 88 yards to go in just 12 seconds after an incomplete pass on first down. Jones to throw. New England in a Hail Mary formation. Jones gets this one away, and it's caught in front of Jeff Oduka, but the reinforcements arrive and the clock will run out as Detroit holds on for a 31-26 victory over the New England Patriots. So that game was really a tale of two halves, as the Patriots moved the ball pretty well in the first half and cooled off, especially in the third quarter, which allowed us to get back into this game and pull away with the victory. And that's despite Bob Hairston having probably his worst game of the season. We saw him complete only 42% of his passes for 192 yards, 1 touchdown, and a bad interception. But fortunately, our running game was there to pick things up. DeAndre Swift had a really solid game for us. Jamal Williams found the end zone twice. Deshaun Stevenson carried 4 times for 23 yards, as we managed to keep the ball moving and really control the pace of the game a lot better in the second half than we did in the first. That being said, we did give up almost 400 passing yards to Mac Jones. A lot of that went to Hunter Henry, who had an excellent day for the Patriots, but we just didn't have a lot of tight coverage in the way that New England did. By contrast, I felt like our wide receivers really struggled to get open, with Hawkinson and Kirk topping the team with just 3 catches each. I know that there were a few opportunities that I missed just seeing open wide receivers, but for the most part, New England tends to have really sticky coverage. What surprised me, though, was how well we handled their offensive line. Like, all of their offensive linemen are in the mid to high 80s, and we still managed to bring down Mac Jones 3 times. Part of that's because he's the quarterback type that isn't going to try and extend plays or tuck and run the ball very often, but our run defense was also really pretty solid, as we held Damian Harris to less than 4 yards a carry. Deshaun Hand made some really nice plays against the run here today, and it was nice to be able to call his name a couple of times. And D'Angelo Carmichael was back to his usual ball-hawking self with 17 total tackles. But if there's one player who has really impressed me in today's game, and in fact the last couple of weeks, it's been Ifeatu Melifonwu. He had a big interception and 3 passes defense today, 2 of which were also dropped interceptions. He could have picked off Mac Jones 3 times here today, and he just looked really solid against both the run and the pass, and that continues a strong showing from the end of last season. Our pass defense isn't necessarily a strength, but between Jeff Oduka, Sean Francois, and Ifatu Melifonwu, we are going to make some plays in the air. And you throw in Will Harris getting an interception and Tracy Walker playing the best football of his career at age 28, and we have a secondary that can at least keep the lid on most opposing offenses. Our MO has been to bend but don't break all season, and we've accomplished that fairly consistently. Despite giving up a lot of yards, we are a top 10 scoring defense, which is really the stat that matters at the end of the day. We were able to rebound from allowing 20 points in the second quarter to just 6 points in the second half, as our defense was able to put a lid on New England's offense. We allowed right around 130 offensive yards in the second half all total after giving up almost 300 in the first half, while our offense made enough plays in the second half to come away with a victory. I think we're still searching for consistency as a team, especially as an offense, but we are now 11-1 for a reason, and any team that wants to beat us like the Cowboys did is gonna have to play us in all 4 quarters. So with that game out of the way, we get a couple of upgrades here. Jonah Jackson has had a quietly solid season at left guard. He's now 79 overall with room to grow. Deshaun Stevenson was back in the lineup here today after missing a game with an injury, and I'm so excited for his ceiling going forward. He's got a lot of potential as a change of pace back and a third down running back. Quan Sandridge has surprised me. He's had a couple of pretty solid games, and he caught the 1 touchdown here today with a really nice route and run after the catch combination. And we get more experience for our offense, as well as some more morale for not turning the ball over more than once. So we've got plenty of momentum heading into week 13 against the Chicago Bears. We are at home, and what's more exciting is that if the season ended today, your Detroit Lions would have a first round bye. When's the last time you could say that? This has been a wildly successful second season of this series, and considering all the years I've played Madden, even before starting a YouTube channel, I can't remember a rebuild that was as quick or as successful as this one. It's crazy to me that with 6 weeks left to play here in the regular season, that our focus isn't can we make the playoffs, it's can we have a first round bye. And right now, that position is ours to lose. Things are definitely looking up for your Detroit Lions. So that is all for today's episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, have a good one everybody, and I will catch you next time.